And we are back with our final game of the afternoon, class of 2023. It's your man, Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson, also of Crux Media. Ooh, right off the rip, we've got some high-flying action. Brandon, I'm expecting some good basketball, as you said in several other of our matchups, some shots being made and some defense being played.
Yep. I'm looking for some slams and some jams.
Outstanding.
And I'm going home to eat some
yams.
Hams was the answer.
Well, not for those of us who have no pork on.
I still stick to the
our
swine. I'm still on the swine, my brother.
And that's cool for you, just not for mine. But nonetheless, we are also joined here at the table alongside with the head coach of the Hartsville High Red Foxes, Coach Yusef English. Welcome in, Coach. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing all right. As you see, my boy off the drop step, Cam.
Just ready to go get some.
Cam Foman.
So let's talk about it. Cam, the rest of your squad, you guys defied expectations, as we mentioned on a previous broadcast. Tell me a little bit about, I guess, what the theme, if you had to summarize your season in a couple of words, what does it mean to you?
Well, I know that in a couple of words, it meant a lot, man. The boys defied, like you said, expectations. They took coaching extremely well. They didn't falter through the losses, and they never stopped believing in themselves. That was our thing was kind of like, hey, continue to believe, just continue to believe. Don't lose your focus, continue to believe. And it worked out.
Outstanding. Now, what do you think is going to be the biggest change or transition for you guys as you move forward from having, like I said, that emotional season conclusion down at the Lower State Championships in Florence, and as you move into some summer ball and looking forward to next year, what do you expect from your squad?
Same thing we did last year. Pretty much just work as hard as we possibly can. Work as hard as we possibly can to get ready for the season. It's really tough in June. You never know. You end up with a lot of kids not coming out. Only the real basketball junkies are in the gym. I think last summer we had 7 kids during the month of June working out, and and then came tryouts, we had 70 kids at tryouts.
Oh wow.
So, it kind of puts you in a place where you don't really know what's going to happen. Oh, that's the shooter. In case you didn't know, Javon Brown. That boy will let them fly, and they will go in. But yeah, that's all you're looking for in the summer. Really is just your kids getting better. Mm-hmm. You really have no expectations of the next season if you do something wrong.
So what do you think are some of the things that are, you mentioned showing up, definitely availability is going to be the biggest one, but what do you think are some of the keys to not just your players but players overall as they are looking to transition through the summer, and those who may be playing some AAU, what should they be focusing on throughout the summer ball getting ready for the next season?
Well, they should just concentrate on their game. Like, really, I think you can play the game, but you gotta work out. You gotta get in the gym. You gotta want it. You gotta want it more than anybody else does. And that's a part of the game that a lot of these guys on the floor right now, the guys that are playing in this game, like, the majority of them will hit me up and be like, Coach, I want to work. And he's from other schools, so I know they putting in the work at their school.
Right.
There's a lot of kids out there that think that, hey, I'm just gonna show up I'm gonna show up at tryouts. I'm not gonna play nothing. I'm not gonna work out. I'm gonna go AAU. I'm not gonna work on my game, and I'm just gonna come back. You gotta individually work to be able to, contribute to your team, to contribute to your team as an individual.
Outstanding. And several of them, as you mentioned, these young men that are out here, they contributed, and they're being recognized here at the All-Star, Pee Dee All-Star. Now, what kind of led you? This is the 4th annual. You are the program organizer. What led you to want to start the Pee Dee All-Star?
Mainly it was, I had a kid, his junior year, he played in the All-Star game in Columbia. Mm-hmm. And his senior year, he committed to University of South Carolina, Division I, and high major, and they didn't invite him to the All-Star game. So I have a relationship with the guys, so I called them and I said, hey, why y'all didn't invite Trey? Like, why didn't he get an invitation? And they were like, oh, it's only for, the senior game is only for Columbia kids. And so I was like, okay. I was upset, and I went home, and I just sat down. Wednesday, woke up the next morning, and I was like, yo, we could do that.
Wow.
So the first time we did it, they were in here in T-shirts, and as you can see, wow.
It's the second time Carlos Powell has caused me to miss a dunk.
Hey, listen, Doobie is one hell of an athlete.
Man, as advertised, man. So we were talking about the start of the tournament. Now, through each year, this is now my third year, and you guys have grown each year. What are you looking forward to, and how do you want to see it grow and continue to be better each year?
I said that I wanted it to be something that even if I wasn't here to run it, it would still go. And I think we've done that. As you can see, the players are playing in uniforms. They are playing hard. It's competitive. I think each game's been competitive except for one.
And even that one was just a 50-point blowout.
Yeah, just a little bit. But the kids seem to enjoy it. As you can tell, the crowd, there's a lot of pride in it. On social media, people are sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when we first started, I didn't anticipate it getting to this. So I think it's only going to grow. And, and then one of the big things is we like to honor a coach from the area. And Coach Mark Gerald, and he passed, recently. And we just wanted to continue to do that stuff, man. Just honor the people and the kids in the community here in the Pee Dee and surrounding areas, because they don't have this in every area,
They don't. Good move. And you talked about that. I know this year's particularly, although it is the Pee Dee area All-Star, and the Pee Dee players are on showcase. We've had players that represented from Rock Hill, from Columbia, from Charleston that have come out and been able to participate, both men and women's players. What do you think it means to those young people who have definitely put in the work throughout their seasons, but may not have been recognized to that level? What do you think it means to them?
Oh man, these kids, the parents, like I can't tell you the amount of thank yous we get as they walk out the door. The thank yous I've gotten on the phone as it happens. Mezz is something wrong with Mezz. But just. The people are appreciative of this, as you can hear from the cheers when you're announcing their kids' names. The SCBCA has an All-Star game, and the majority of these kids do not have an opportunity to play in it.
Right.
So this is an opportunity to be considered an All-Star and considered one of the best in this basket. This is the last chance you're going to get to do this for some of these kids, and we also stream it to college coaches, so college coaches are watching it, and some kids get offers. Claflin College was here earlier to watch the girls' game. USC Salkehatchie was here earlier. I think that the boys' coach should be here now because he's got 2 of his commits playing right now and a couple of guys that he's offered. So, this is what it's about, and I just hope it continues to just grow from here.
Absolutely. We love what these young men have been able to do, and even, good pass there.
Teammate, Randy Gibson to Tyler Kahn both from Scotch Branch.
Speaking of coaches, coming to see their players, a few of your players are playing. Well, now your former players are playing in this game. Now, how does it feel to see them play? And we got a dunk from one earlier, layup just now from another one. How does it feel to see your players play and excel in this game?
Man, it's great for me, man. I got 3 out there right now. We had one earlier in the 25 game, Braden Crawley. It's just to watch it, to watch them out here playing and enjoying their senior years, their last basketball game as high school basketball players, to have an opportunity to still play after the season is over. I mean, it's an amazing thing for them. It's an amazing thing for me and their parents. I just enjoy it, man. And then I love basketball. So it's just to see them out there having fun. DeAndre scoring just now, and him just enjoying the game. He's probably gonna commit to Mendocino State College in California. So, just a chance to one more time with your friends and guys you grew up with. And these kids have been playing AAU against each other since they were little, and rec and all of that. And that's why you see the friendships amongst them before and after the game. And then we got some teammates going against each other on different teams.
I love to see that.
Yeah, so it's cool, man. I think it's watching my kids play is an amazing thing for me. And any coach who has a kid playing, I know they feel really good about it.
Coach, for next year and moving forward, if there are some folks who have maybe checked out as we get a unique 3 put back, if there's some coaches and or players who are interested in getting information about the Pee Dee area All-Star, Where could they look you guys up and get that information from?
They could look at on all social media platforms, Pee Dee All Stars, as well as the website. The website is consistently updated, and it's pdallstars.com. All your information that you need is right there. Past rosters, current rosters, where you can find tickets, how you can donate. We're going to end up giving out a scholarship. Portion of the proceeds is going to a scholarship this year. To one of the players, we're going to have them write an essay and turn it in. One male, one female senior, we're going to give them a book scholarship. And, like I said, it's about the community more so than anything else, and these kids.
Well, Coach English, we appreciate your time. It is a wonderful thing that this tournament has grown into and become. We absolutely look forward to it. Not only just being this, but being even bigger and better moving forward into the future. Coach Youssef English, head coach of the Hartsville High Red Foxes. Thank you for your time, Coach.
All right, thank you guys, man. I love y'all.
Likewise, bro. Yeah, that was Coach English, man. It's a good guy. That's my boy.
Coach English and his sinuses.
Also a fellow member of Crux Media, a family group of podcasts. Brandon, today's been a good day, man. Today's been a good day.
Something you said off mic about the time last year. Last year, you talked about it being you talked about the time
difference. And
time difference, yeah. No, yeah, I think that plays a part in the feeling because you can look outside and you see it's still light out. So that drive home isn't
quite as bad. It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad, yeah.
But not quite as bad. But it's worth it to be able to come and be a part of something special like this. Like as Coach English mentioned, there are young men who this is going to be their last high school basketball game. Many of them may go on to college or military and other different ventures and not have that opportunity or privilege to play. You think about all of the many, many thousands of individuals that play college basketball and how tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands don't. And so for many of them to be able to come and partake and share, and to share in this with them, it's an experience that's definitely worth those hours of driving across the road. And if you think about it, and even want to take a moment to give kudos to the family members out here, because the hours and hours of basketball games and travel to get there and the money and all of that that's put into it, this is the reflection, this is the outcome, this is the payout for many of them. And so definitely want to give a shout out to all the family members of our student athletes and basketball players. As we got a shot from the logo that is wet. Number 4, Xavier Brown.
Did he shoot that from the Tiger?
He shot it from the Tiger.
He shot it from the Tiger?
It's his gym, so he's used to it. Limestone. Okay.
They didn't let us know that.
All right, and we got Miles Squirewell checking into the game, just sharing with us just now that he has committed to Limestone. So we're excited to see what he's able to do with them out there in that squad moving forward.
Yeah, I had to let y'all know that. You didn't announce that when you announced my name.
Yeah, he said put some respect on my name.
Offers.
Right. They offered, but I accepted one.
Accepted Limestone, yeah.
Shout out to Miles Squirewell. Little air ball action here.
That's a good tip.
It is.
Good tip.
Yo.
Hey.
Okay, nice stop and pop. So the black squad down a little bit here. Just a couple of points. 42-19 out of nowhere.
Just a couple?
Couple 33 or 23 rather. Oh, with the stare down. Ooh. Jai Gladden. Let's see if he responds. Ooh. Grayson Kirk. Teammate on teammate crime. Here we go. To get another one?
Couldn't be it.
Doobie, the high flyer. Ooh, good adjustment. Ooh. Just missed it.
Okay, here's showtime now. He lost it.
Did you see how high he was, though?
That's amazing.
Listen, athletic ability.
I've never seen crowd cheer for a miss.
For a miss.
For a miss dunk. He didn't even touch the rim. He lost it in the air. Okay. There you go. Ooh.
There you go.
You take that good basketball playing the limestone.
I know that's
you
right.
You and your $850 shoes.
Maybe, well, nope, not touching it. Never mind.
Shout out to him and those taxi Kobe's.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm here for the shoes and the dunks.
Looked like he wanted it, and he did want to, and he's going to this time. Misses a little far right.
See the three? Be the three.
Number 10, Javon Brown. It's something to be said for the Wilson High players who, they know their spots on the court. If you notice, when he got it, he went right to his spot and gave it up. Got away with a foul there, the defender. Another three. Letting it rain. If nothing else, this white squad has some range, man. Opening up a 33-point lead now.
Doesn't feel like it, though.
It doesn't. Much of it, I guess we were during the interview, but 5:19 left here in the first half. Let's see what they do here. Should we get it done?
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir.
Cam
Foman. Steal by the white squad. Oh. Another takeaway.
Oh. Oh, here we go.
Okay, light work.
Bro, that was so easy for him.
Literally, because he
just,
I'll go ahead and drop this in now.
I'll scratch my back and then I'll put it in. Oh, my
Big
goodness.
three.
Oh, my goodness.
62-24.
Oh.
Now we got an all-star game, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going. That's it for me, y'all. He shot that from the W cup.
And one.
Savion, what you got in you, man?
We might get 80 before the half.
Another three. You know, it'd be interesting to see what's the highest scoring All-Star game in the Pee Dee All-Star history.
It will be this one.
From a W.
I love it. I love it.
Here we go with a dunk. Behind half court. Oh, he hit that. And the skying for the rebound.
From the Tiger.
Rims out. just gonna let him dunk every time we're down, apparently.
He made it.
Got some subs coming in.
Oh! Oh, okay.
I like it. A little around the world action.
Fast-paced game here.
Yeah.
There's Tyrell Fraser. Oh, good dump off. Big man on big man.
Yes, I literally was thinking big old big crime, but
Yeah,
I like to see it.
DeAndre, he loves that down low.
He enjoys that contact.
Yeah.
Yo. Rims it out front.
Everybody can't throw the long pass.
Yeah, definitely not. Appreciate the, just spoke too soon.
A little break.
Yeah. Thought they were going to let the clock run a little bit, but apparently not.
We're still not out of it.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Good body control. Missed the shot, though. Good give and go. He really tried to flick that wrist backwards. I like that. Creativity. Another three.
Oh! I'm glad he didn't give him a tech.
Me too, because he thought about it.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to.
Jack that. He did.
Just missed.
Good tip.
Yes, sir. Yo. And 26 seconds left. Damn with the easy two.
And DeAndre Huggins.
That's right. DeAndre.
And that's his teammate with the answer. Xavion Robinson.
And at the half, we've got a score, 77-42. White squad up. We'll be right back to you after the half. This is the Pee Dee Area All-Star Classic. We are back in action in the second half of our 2023 Boys Showcase here at the Pee Dee Area All-Star. It's your man, Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson, Crux Media, Mr. Be Easy. Sir, 77-44, 33-point lead for the first half.
You're good at math.
You thoughts for the second half?
I wasn't anticipating a blowout in this game, but at least we got to see a lot of threes and some dunks.
So, and honestly, I know I called it in the girls' game that it would be a comeback, but I really do feel like it's going to be the case here because I got a feeling watching during the halftime warm-ups just how far and how unique the shot selection was coming from the white squad. I think if they don't hit all of those, or most of them in that matter, it's going to give the black squad a chance to come back.
I mean, if they not gonna call any fouls like the one that just happened to Ashton just now, I don't think they can come back. Okay, they finally called a foul. Okay.
Barely.
This is the first free throw.
That's a lost art right there. Hit free throws. They can make a decision in the game.
And he makes the second.
There it goes.
And with 18:30 left in the game, we are joined here at the booth alongside Coach Pinckney Hall, head coach of the Cross women's basketball team. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing just great. How about yourself?
We are excited, doing good. So first of all, congratulations on the win you got today. You won today.
Yeah.
What was the final score of y'all's game?
51-30. 51-38.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was this experience like for you, coaching this collective group of young women?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was a great experience, and even from the practice that we had last night, I could tell from the way they were practicing, how everything was going, it was going to be something. And when you can work with a bunch of talent like that, and really don't have to say much, point out certain things here and there, I know it's going to be a great game.
Outstanding. Now, you got the dub. Clearly, you're coaching towards it. What was your focus going into it? Were you looking to just showcase a lot of young women to get an opportunity to kind of celebrate being an all-star, or what was your focus?
My focus mainly was just getting them to enjoy playing, learning how to play with different people that are not on their team, and at the same time showcase their talent, like you said, and just have fun. When you're out there having fun playing, your game to me comes naturally, and you get in the flow of the game, making that extra pass, talking on defense, doing certain things that you normally wouldn't do with your regular team, showing them how it would actually be on another team if they are to go to the next level.
Outstanding, definitely. Now, one of the things that I am very interested in knowing, what do you think you've learned from coaching an all-star game like this that you may be able to take back to the Cross team?
The level of physicalness, physicality, the way they're able to read the game and just naturally get a flow going, not standing around, and the way they communicate with each other. That's, to me, that's going to be key, communication. And when you stand around and watch one person to make a play, that disrupts the flow of the game.
Essentially 1-on-4 in that instance.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you guys down at Cross in the Low Country, my neck of the woods, you all enjoyed a pretty successful season, 14-9 overall. Well, how did you all finish your season this year?
We finished on, I would say we finished on a strong note. We didn't get the win that we wanted to. We lost in the second round to Lakeview.
Okay.
Kind of like basically finished this year the way we did last year. And we just want them to build on that and see, we got to take that next step.
What do you think is going to be the most integral part of your plan as a coach in trying to help them to get to take that next step? What do you think that the team needs to do to elevate to maybe close out and be hoisting a trophy this time next year?
Got to put in that extra work. Got to get in more gym time. Not when I say, okay, we're going this week. Like next month we'll be able to practice, go, play some games and whatnot, practice, do skill work and all that good stuff. Not just in April or wait till June come and all the high schools get together and they play in camps and different stuff. But that extra work outside of that, they have to put in that time, work on their skills. If basketball gonna be your thing, you gotta work at it. You just can't wait until, okay, we're starting practice in October.
Oh, well, the season starts now. It's time to practice. No, that's the time to practice together.
Exactly.
Good up and under move.
What was it like for you and your coaching staff to be together coaching in this All-Star game? A lot of times they pick certain coaches and they put them together, but at this All-Star game, it was the staff that you brought along with you. How was that for you guys? They didn't do that with y'all?
Yeah, this All-Star game, you could bring your staff, but unfortunately, my assistant couldn't come, or
your assistant went.
Yeah, he wasn't able to come, so I had one of my niece stepped in, and she did a pretty good job.
Okay. Well, shout out to your niece.
Yeah, Jazzy Friesen.
Okay, shout out to your niece.
Okay, so Jazzy was coaching and playing.
There you go.
Player coach.
She has a good eye for the game. She does. She has a good eye for the game, and because I coached her a couple of years back when she played on my travel team.
Okay.
And she came to the bench. Coach, they're not moving. I said, you on the floor. I said, you the guard.
You see it. You
see it. Tell her. Then she comes back to me again. Coach, they in the 1-3-1. I said, okay, we're going high-low. Get a minute. She's just that type of player.
That is a gift to have someone who understands the game of basketball like that on the floor. It's just a gift to have someone like that. The true essence of a player coach. Now, Coach, I want to ask you alluded to something about that, not just coming to practice and not just showing up during that time and putting in work. How many of your athletes play other sports and/or have other kind of extracurricular things going on while basketball season is going on, and/or even throughout the year? Do you have any two-sport athletes?
Some of them are three-sports athletes.
Wow.
Being that I'm at a small school like Cross, 1A school, it's kind of like hard just to get them to focus on one sport, and you really can't tell them you can't play that sport this basketball season.
Right.
So you have to let them play, and with some of them, you hope they have the wherewithal to, after then get through practicing with this sport, okay, I got to go practice a couple hours for basketball, do this, do that. Some of them don't do that. They kind of like stick with that one sport throughout, and then when it finished, then they're coming. And it's kind of like really trying to play catch up. And sometimes it hurts, but if they have that IQ, we wouldn't have that problem.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it's a teacher. You have to be teaching while you coaching.
Do you see the benefits of like some of your players playing another sport, or like maybe like running track or something like that? You see what it'll help them on the basketball court?
Yeah, with track, you come in shape a little bit. Then with that speed, and if you got handles, and you can put that handle with that speed, we kill you. We kill you. But your other players have to be able to run with that one player that has that speed of getting up and down the court like that. Yeah, you just can't. Okay, she got it. No, that's fine. You might think she has it, but she needs your support. Go with her.
Yeah, we talked to a few coaches, and a lot of them say they kind of don't like it. They're not going to tell the kid not to play, but they kind of, would prefer the kid focus on the one sport.
Yeah. You would like that, but like I said, we as coaches sometimes get in trouble telling them, okay, you can't play.
Right.
You got to play back,
My coach said I can't play, and then
Coach said you can't play. Okay, we'll see about that. But you try to want to keep that peace and that,
And like you said, at a smaller school, the athletes are limited.
Exactly.
So everybody's pulling for the same athletes to play.
Exactly.
It's a little harder there.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. It's a little saucy, but just a little bit. And if you want to sidestep and going around, I'm going to let you do that. Where do you stand on, I won't call any of the names, but certain institutions here in the state that have had the ability to recruit players from other areas and bolster their squads? Where do you stand on that instance?
Are we talking about in reference to high school sports?
Yes, ma'am.
I feel the kids should be able to go to wherever they choose to go to.
Okay.
If they want to be that big fish in that small pond, or a small fish in a big pond, it's just depend on the level that they desire to play at, where they know they best fit in. I just don't want to go to a 5-day school just because they've been to the championship 3 times. I'm going to get senior. But I'm riding the bench. I know what I can do and what I can't do. Everybody on the team has a role. And that coach may want to have a three-man rotations to his 10 people sitting on the bench.
Right. And that happens. We know that that's kind of the current climate and conversation in high school sports here in the state, that there are some of some schools that recruit and have that ability to pull students from other areas and still participate in 1A, 2A, smaller areas, and so they dominate in those levels. It'll be interesting to see. I know that there's several discussions that will be held throughout the summer with regards to that, and so just wanted to kind of get your perspective on it. So, Coach, before I let you leave, give me one word that you think would sum up this past season for you, and one word that you anticipate with your team for next.
One word: amazing.
Okay.
Had an amazing season. Next season, exciting.
Okay. Well, congratulations on that amazing season that you had. There's no doubt that if your players play like the players played for you today, that you will definitely have an exciting season next year. So
no doubt.
Before you go, I want to thank you because he asked a few people that question about one word. You gave one word for each of those. Some people gave several words. So thank you for that.
Thank you for following, guys.
Yeah.
I can follow the rules. I can follow
Hey, listen, we love it. Well, Coach Pinckney Hall, we appreciate you. Again, wish you much success with the Cross Trojans and all that you do with that lady squad next year. Thank you again, and congratulations on your win again today.
Thank you guys for having me. I really enjoyed this weekend. It's a wonderful experience.
And we'll look forward to seeing you again out here. How about it?
All right.
Thank you so much. Again,
Thank
that was
you,
Coach
guys.
Pinckney Hall, head coach of the Cross High School girls basketball team. As we look back to the action, we've got 9 minutes and 45 seconds left. Squad has increased, maintaining their lead at 97-67. It's your man, Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk. We are here at the Pee Dee Area All-Star Classic here in Wilson High School in Florence, South Carolina, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson, also of Crux Media. Brandon, man, today has been a great day, man. Great weekend overall. Overall, a really, really, really great experience, man. I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I did too. I'm still enjoying.
Oh, yeah.
It's not over yet. We got 9 minutes of work.
Ooh. Goes the black squad with the lay-in. I guess bro said he done dunked all day.
I was about to say he's dunked out. He's dunked out.
Booby. Or Doobie, rather.
Doobie, yeah. Me and Coach Pinckney Hall at halftime.
Oh, good move by the young man there from Conway, Khalil Campbell.
We were thinking whether or not the score would get up to 150 because the score was
77.
77 at a half, and I think it slowed down a little bit.
It's funny you say that. I actually had a chance to go over and visit with Coach Wright. And asked him, I was like, so what you thinking, Coach? 150, 170? He was like, man, I think maybe about 130. So I was like, okay, well, at the minimum, I need 125. So let's make it happen. And he seems like his players are looking to back him up.
Yeah.
Currently up 29. Ooh, good spin move.
A little bit of English on there.
That's good basketball right there. Pee Dee.
Oh, real?
I told you, quick. Interception. Oh. That step bounce, boy. Cam with the left-handed flush. Cam Foman, number 15 out of Hartsville High. Pull a three. Now, what's the chance that they're going to come back and try to respond with a three of themselves? Pretty high.
Respond with a three.
Some high flyers on display. Good closeout.
Air ball. Got away with the travel.
Cam
Cam
Foman.
Foman.
Cam trying to make a case for MVP. Nice windmill action there by Doobie. Teammate on teammate there with the pick.
Oh, nice block.
Yeah, very much so.
A few of the players still playing defense.
From the tire. Pull up a little short. Rebound secured behind the back.
Nice layup.
And one.
Ashton the P.
Cam don't want to get out. He said, "When y'all trying to let me stay in?"
Yeah, and DeAndre Huggins, you let him stay in.
It's like, you got it. Go ahead on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going in. You know that. You know that, man. Hey, get that little chicken nugget out of me. I got you for the last 4 minutes. When he's going, he just might have fouled somebody, man.
Oh. That was called the East Bay Funk Dunk.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Doobie.
Brought to the NBA
That all you wanted?
by Baby Jordan, Harold Miner.
Oh. Useful knowledge there, sir.
Oh my!
Took the mic off for that one. It's time to go in.
Time to go. Pack it up. Cool in the game. Let's let him dunk again.
Y'all move. Just let this man go. Put on the show.
Oh!
Dunking over 6'6".
With these too.
Oh.
Hold up. That's this.
And it wasn't his teammate. It was a defender that he jumped over.
I was wrong earlier.
And
He wasn't dunked out.
No.
I thought he was dunked out. He wasn't dunked out.
He was saving it for right now. Okay, we got a windmill coming.
We asked for it.
Oh, just a little short. Now we got a dunk contest that broke out. There we go. Now we're back to defense.
There we go.
He like, all right, break my rim. You break it, you buy it. Oh! So let's talk about sportsmanship. This man let him jump over him at 6'6" in a dunk.
Oh, so now they're going to challenge.
So now they're going back and forth. Oh, man.
Challenge.
I got to see this. I got to stand up for this.
Yeah. And he got him back. There you go, big man.
He got him.
He got him back.
Okay. And he jams it in.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little get back.
I used to fly like that. Hey, listen, that boy, he tough. Yeah. He tough.
He's just ready to run the clock out. Hey, let me, I'm ready to go home.
He's not the only one.
Give me a couple extra points in the book.
Somebody get 120 now. I got 2.
I want to see them do a two-hand windmill. Hey, take us home, baby.
Doobie.
There you go.
There you
Finally
go.
got the windmill.
He did it! Hey, he did it!
Final score 121-87. Brandon, it's been a privilege as always to sit alongside you and call these games.
No, the privilege is mine.
We want to make sure you guys check out Carolina Sports Talk on your favorite podcast app, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, or just tell your smart speaker, play Carolina Sports Talk. Until the next time, it's your man Big Cliff.
And I'm Brandon Pearson.
And we're out.